Schoenrock. And the things you do, you're a team guy, but still in 13 years, I was kind of looking through the media guide every time we do this. I believe it got you down to 33rd, top 25 win. And before you got here, there was a stretch where we weren't getting a lot of ranked wins. And this is just another, it's not as big a deal as it was because it's become, you don't want to call it routine, but it's a thing. You're beating some ranked teams every year. And in 13 years, you've gotten the program back to where, it is a contender, and no longer do you come to an Ole Miss and see Tiger teams overwhelmed. This is the 6th win since 2012 over the Rebels.
Yeah, and what we do, Jeff, we don't in preparation and planning and in talking to the team, and we don't make any more big deal out of it. Monday's our typical day off. We still took Monday off. It wasn't a special practice to get ready. You stay in the routine, and you talked about it in the pregame, and it's just an opponent. We're trying to beat the game. There were some things we left out there tonight, some failure to execute offensively that could have expanded that lead more. But we pitched very well in the bullpen. They attacked John early in the count, and the more dominance that he has, the more that's going to happen. And you saw him do the same thing to Colton. But having those two weapons in the bullpen to work behind, those sophomores that we're using in middle relief is huge. But it's a good one. They're a very good club, and I thought their swings are very good, and they used a couple of young arms tonight that made a couple of freshman mistakes that you see down the road. Those guys are going to be very good, but I like the way we're sticking together. We still got to try to get Grizzlonic and Elliott back in this lineup, and we'll be able to do a few more things.
Coach, big difference here makes from all the freshman pitchers to some sophomore pitchers. This is a game that would have got away in the last 3 innings a year ago. Your sophomore guys bear down, and it was a big freshman that we gave you that momentum with Alex Trella's first home run at the top of the ninth.
Yeah, Alex, he's going to be a good hitter. He's working with a leg kick now. Timing is a little bit of an issue, and then when they pitch front to back and they mix and they cross count you, those kind of approaches can be difficult. And it was the first time freshman on the mound, hadn't pitched yet, so he got into some hitters counts, and that's when you're vulnerable, and that's when Alex is going to do some damage. So now the next step with him is understanding the 0-0 when teams are mixing and stealing strikes, where we can hit some of those hanging breaker balls, those getting over breaking balls. But he's going to be an outstanding player, and he's learning a little bit every day, as all of our freshmen are, But the progress that these sophomore arms have made. James last year wouldn't have survived through 2 innings.
Right.
And he gutted it out and got point, and did enough for our offense to get going. And Hunter was, for me, the player of the game to come in and just quiet things down to get to Bolin and Hathcock.
All right, Coach, it's a nice win. You're 5-2. You got 49 more of these to go, and it's going to start with the weekend series against Georgia Southern.
Very good Georgia Southern club. Outstanding starting pitching. It'll be a very, very good, big challenge for us, and we'll be anxious to get back home. But that's a good first test on the road, and we got many more on the road coming.
And hopefully re-grab that momentum. You had the big crowds the first weekend, a ranked win here. Get those crowds back out. We're going to have a really good weather, it looks like, over the weekend at FedEx Park.
This team's going to be fun to watch down the stretch, and I encourage all the Tiger fans to come out and see these guys. They're playing together as a unit, and there's good vibes in the dugout. And I think we'll have it'll be an exciting series. Rodney Hennon's team will be very well coached, and it'll be a challenge.
All right, Coach, we'll let you go. Thanks a lot.
Thanks, Jeff.
Head Coach Darren Schoenrock.